All right, DeAndre, are we on the air? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Night Moves. DeAndre's having dessert, and I'm having trouble getting us on the air, but we're on the air here for Night Moves on Sunday night, late Sunday night here out west. And DeAndre's early up with me out east, ready for some Monday action. We had a fun day on Saturday, trying to pick some winners. DeAndre, am I coming through here? Am I on the air with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we started early. We started late last night, and then that early game with the Vikings and the Browns, and then the NFL action yesterday. I want to thank you, DeAndre, for getting me on Carolina there. You had to go. You had to show some guts. We took it. You liked them. I took them as a premium over at Tony's with Carolina coming back. I mean, they had the lead. And then they lost the lead, and then they had to come back. They were kind of clutch yesterday. And you had also on the show yesterday the Cowboys over the Jets. No contest. Come on, maybe the Jets scored
Yeah,
there a little
man.
bit, but Cowboys had it. Come on, they were much the best.
Yeah, man. The Cowboys was my premium pick today at Tony'sPicks.com.
Yeah.
We're high right now. We're 4-1 in our last 5 best bets. You know what I'm saying? Over at Tony'sPicks.com. Like I said, man, just pair me and Mr. Ramon up 2-for-1, 15% deal. You know what I'm saying? We're a team. You know, we teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work. You know, it's a new week, new month. Let's attack the. You know, let's get on the right side, man. Got a couple games to break down with y'all, and we ain't gonna hold y'all up too long tonight, man.
Now, what are we going to do? We just have a couple games to talk about. So I wanted
Yeah.
also some other great picks from yesterday. I had the under in the Raiders and the Colts blowout there for the Colts. DeAndre, you called it, man. Denver and Philadelphia, it was a defensive game for sure. And Denver had the better defense. Eagles have a great defense. Denver's defense
Yeah.
travels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gave y'all the Patriots also. Gave y'all the Warriors, man. Me and Mr. Ramon giving y'all winners. It's just up to y'all to listen and take what we're saying. Like, I seen somebody say in the comments we talking too much and this and that. But this is how we break the game now. And this is how we handicap, and this is how we get on the winning side. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
be boring if you just
we
came
just
off
trying to
a
get
winning.
y'all on the right side, man. I had the Mariners and the Tigers
Whoa, how
under.
about the Mariners? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
How
took them
about the
as a
Blue Jays,
premium. I went
man? Blue
premium.
Jays.
Oh man, they crushed them yesterday. You had the over, and I had the Blue Jays. I could have took them on the money line. Come on, they crushed them, but I said run line. But still, you and I nailed that one, and we nailed the baseball game too, right? Because I said go under, and 3-2, second straight day, 3-2. So
Yeah, I seen
Seattle.
somebody say we was close with the exact score.
Yeah, we were pretty much saying right about there, right? I mean, it couldn't be much more given that total yesterday. So, oh, yeah, that was a great pick, though, DeAndre, on the Patriots. They were able to pull off that victory over the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, he ended up being the big star of the game. He had a little revenge on the Bills, and he turned in a brilliant performance in the game, as did Drake May. A little bit of something for the Bills and the rest of the AFC East to worry about, because you know what? Patriots all of a sudden have a 3-2 record, and we haven't seen that in a long time. So I
Yeah,
also gave,
man. Y'all, like I said yesterday, man, you can't be scared to back these teams, you know what I'm saying? We broke it down right on Night Moves right here for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can't be scared of no dog, man. You can't be scared. When the dog is barking, you gotta make sure you're listening and make sure you're on that dog side. So yeah, man. I just appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting on the show. Appreciate y'all. I've been seeing y'all. Y'all will keep us going. Y'all keep us motivated. Just keep showing up, and we're gonna keep delivering.
All right, well, we'll have to do it today. Those are some great picks, certainly from yesterday. Good job, DeAndre.
Good
With
job to you too, Mr. Ramon.
winners.
Couldn't do it without the chat.
Yeah. I will say this: I don't want to get on you because you were talking the Giants a little, but I did take the Saints as a premium. I took them
Yes,
yesterday.
sir. Yeah, I was watching that game. I told you we was gonna have that. We was gonna have that one on the big screen. Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, and check us out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Look at me; I'm up there. Set last 7 days right there. 23 and 13 with a pretty
Check
good.
me out. Go to tap that all leagues right there.
Yep. Which one, DeAndre?
All leagues.
Oh yeah. You want to look at a
Put
specific sport?
college football if you don't mind.
All right, let's take a look. And there's DeAndre, 5-1 record so far for DeAndre with college football. So good job there, DeAndre. And look, so since you've joined the site here, up 4.65 units. I mean, that's going to get it done. Check out DeAndre's got his best bet already on the board for tomorrow for we're back in the National League there after the day off. It only helps some teams. I won't get into it too much, but hey, take a look today. You had that under in the Tigers and the Mariners. There's that Cowboys win there yesterday as well. So good job there. All right, and maybe I could take a peek at my winners there on the site as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Yesterday,
I'm top 5 by the way too. Look, you see me there. I'm top 5 also.
in the current. Yep. I'll just go over my picks. We'll go back to that. I had the Mariners there on the money line with the Panthers over
Good
the
job,
Dolphins.
Mr. Ramon. We talked
Yep.
about that too. Good job. Good job.
There's
I
that
gave
team.
them the Mariners.
And I had
Somebody said that they put $500 on the Mariners money line based off our show last night.
All right.
I told him that's what I told him, Mr. Ramon. I say, now come over and come shop at Tony'sPicks.com.
Yep, do it. There's T Money in the chat. Thank you, T Money. Good to see you.
How you doing, T Money? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's just get to the games because we only have a few games, unfortunately, for Monday, but that's okay. It was a busy weekend, and before you know it, NHL is starting here this week. College football is coming early this week on a Wednesday with a couple of games. We got the baseball playoffs. We got the rest of the WNBA. Any comment there, DeAndre? I didn't want to highlight the result there on the pick, but any with the days off coming reaction in the WNBA Las Vegas? Do you think Phoenix can get it together at home?
I was on Phoenix today. I like how they started the game, but I do not like how they, after the first quarter, I don't like how they showed up. So, I think Phoenix kind of gave up.
Okay.
Me watching the game personally, I think they kind of gave up. So, with that being said, I think the Aces maybe get it in like 5.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Aces get in like 5. Wow. Or 1 maybe.
1 somewhere here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Aces are getting contributions from a lot of different players. That's kind of worrisome. Okay, let's get into the action here. We've got Major League Baseball starting at 6 Eastern and 3 Pacific with those Dodgers taking on the Phillies here with Blake Snell going up against Jesus Luzardo. And, man, the Dodgers, they seem to be putting it all together right now and really making me bummed and depressed. So you better talk about this game and tell me what's going to happen. Because Luzardo, look, he's a pretty good option here, but Snell's on fire. The Dodgers are on fire. Phillies have that home field, and they've got the sluggers still, DeAndre, but they're going to have to turn it around here.
With that being said, like you said, they got 2 good pitchers on the mound. They got today off. Meanwhile, other teams were playing. I think it's a perfect spot for under 7.5, man. Okay. We know what Snell been doing. Luzardo. I think it's a perfect spot for under. The bullpen's rested. The bullpens are fresh. I liked it what I seen from Sasaki. Man, I'm gonna lean to the under.
Do you think that the day off benefits either of the two teams over the other? Like, maybe does it help the Dodgers or does it help the Phillies, or do you think it doesn't?
Yeah, I think it. I ain't gonna say who it helped because I got a premium on the side, but I
Okay,
think it
maybe
definitely does help.
Okay, I'll say who I think. I think it helps a team that has the bad bullpen that now all of a sudden has a good bullpen and they have a little bit of rest. I'm going to take the Dodgers in this game over the Phillies to win again. I'm tired of the Dodgers, but what am I going to do? I'm going to take them here to win. Uh, I think the pitching will be there, DeAndre. I might have a premium with you. I might go premium on the total in the game. Actually, I'll just hint it there. I don't mind, but I find it, where are we going to get the hitting? You look at these two pitchers against these teams. Snell comes in here with just a 158 batting average against the Phillies and 120 at bats with 50 strikeouts. And Luzardo comes in with a 221 batting average against this Dodger lineup in 95 at bats. So I think that points to good pitching from those starters. And Snell's pitching pretty deep all of a sudden, and Luzardo can be good as well. Okay, DeAndre's going with the under. I'm going to take the Dodgers again. I say Dodgers again. I took Phillies last game, but I believe in the
And
Dodgers.
I took Dodgers last time, so we totally flip flop.
Okay, well, we got to get it right. I think if I'm going to look to some props here, since I'm on the Dodgers, kind of like Freddie Freeman, and why not go with Teoscar Hernandez again after he hit that clutch home run? Okay,
I ain't mad at it.
Joining us in the chat, TransCanada. Man, I've seen him so many places today. TransCanada.
I agree with that. I agree with that. The Dodgers are definitely heating up at the right time. Everything is definitely coming together for the Dodgers at the right time. I agree with that.
All right. T Money says Luzardo can't be trusted. He kind of likes it over. I think I'm kind of going with DeAndre a little bit. And then also here, let's see. The T Money says probably a 6-3 game, one way or the other. All right. You guys like some runs. That's cool. That's all right.
Yeah. That's what it's about. We want to hear what you guys. We want to hear that. That's what we want from you guys. You guys help us be better. Help us get different angles of the game. So, yeah. Talk about the Cubs and the Brewers, man. Mr. Ramon. I ain't know who was pitching for the Brewers. I seen Priester, then I started seeing somebody else. Can you tell me who's pitching?
Yeah, listen, this is what's going to go down here, DeAndre, today. All of a sudden, here comes Alan Ashby. He's going to be the opener here, and he could probably go 2 innings. But listen to this. Alan Ashby, actually, DeAndre, has actually been on fire. Now, Priester will, I believe, come in probably in the 3rd inning here, or maybe once it goes past just one rotation. As long as it's going smoothly, I think he'll go 2 innings. Will Ashby, and then Priester comes in after that. But listen, Priester, we know how good he's been this year, and that they win many of his starts. But Ashby also has incredible statistics, DeAndre, coming into this game as well. Here over the last his inning, right? He hadn't really started that many games, Ashby, here of late. But Ashby right here since August 30th has a 1.65 ERA, no home runs, 19 strikeouts in 16 innings. So he hasn't even given up a run at home in nearly 16 innings. So I think Ashby goes a minimum 2 innings here with maybe a 3rd inning, and then comes Priester in there will be the next pitcher. So they really jumped on Boyd, a left-hander, in the last game, and Imanaga, he's a left-hander, but Imanaga's been having a pretty good season.
Yeah, man. I think I want to take the Cubs in this game with their ace on the mound, Imanaga. I think that the Cubs, they can definitely come out and get the bats going. They can definitely get the bats hot. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely rock this Ashby guy. I mean, let's be real, man. We just going to keep pitching perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take a chance with the Cubs against this Ashby guy. Get a couple runs in the 1st or 2nd inning and just play from there. So I'm gonna lean towards the Cubs.
Yeah, it's only his 2nd start of the season, and he's definitely just an opener. 2.12 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, 223 batting average again. So I'm going to go with the over in this game. Saw Milwaukee get all those runs. I don't know if they'll do that again, but I will go over in this game. I will say this: Imanaga 7-16 to the under this season in his starts was Imanaga, but I'm going to go with the over right now. 4 of the last 5 between these two have gone over when played in Milwaukee, and 7 of the last 10 meetings between the two have gone over. So I think for the Cubs, I probably like Dansby Swanson here and maybe Suzuki. And for the Brewers, I like Perkins, Contreras, Ortiz.
I like
Yelich
Yelich to get an RBI.
Yeah, I think I'm
That'll be
on.
my prop for the show. I like Christian Yelich to get an RBI for the Brewers.
Yeah, I like Yelich as well. He's probably my 4th guy, but if you like the Cubs, I don't know if I can go that deep. Let's see here. Team Money says it's the Cubs, and it'll be high scoring. Daily Best Bet says Brewers, second best team
in baseball.
Gotcha,
Team Money.
I guess.
Gotcha. It's all about the situation. It's all about the spot for me, though. Like,
it's
all about the spot.
The best team. He didn't put who the best team is, but I guess
because the best team don't sometimes win. Look at the Yankees. Everybody thought they, they getting killed right now. They can't. They got no answers for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays own them. They might win one game, and the Blue Jays going to end this series.
Yeah, you got to go back to New York. Don't forget after
Yeah, I know. That's why I said they might win one game. I see they got Rodon on the mound. They might win that one game, and bye bye.
Yeah, they've got Rodon, and then who comes after that though, DeAndre? Cam Schlittler.
Gotcha. Hey, we'll see if Schlittler could come out and pitch again like that. I say Seattle.
Money said. I thought he was going to say Dodgers because everyone he says Seattle. I would say this though, T and DeAndre. I think the Dodgers have kind of fixed the bullpen situation immediately. I mean, it just seems like it right now. I'm willing to put everything aside that we saw in the last 2 months of the season with the Dodger. Even my man Vesia is getting guys out.
Yeah, even everybody. It's a team thing. It's a team effort. Like I said. Everything, the Dodgers getting everything on track right now. Everything working out for them at the right time. So they're definitely scary moving forward.
All right, with DeAndre Stevenson, I'm Ramon Scott. We're on Night Moves. Here the show's almost over because we only have one big game left. We'll maybe show the NBA preseason schedule. We're just one day away from the NHL dropping the puck. All right, DeAndre, I don't know. Maybe we would have said a couple weeks ago this game, looks like just another Monday night game. Now, all of a sudden, it's kind of a big, all-important game. It feels like with the Chiefs coming in 2-2 and the Jaguars are 3-1. They're looking pretty good, the Jaguars, but the Chiefs are still favored. Maybe a little bit of their reputation. I don't want to handicap it like that because we know the Chiefs probably could get off at any time. But I think we agree that Jacksonville's been looking pretty decent with this kind of this revamped offense under Cohen.
Yeah, most definitely. They got Travis Hunter in the slot. They got Brian Thomas Jr. They got a lot of pieces over there in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I like them as a home dog. 3.5. I'd lean towards the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got a revamped offense. They got Travis Hunter in the slot trying to make plays. They got him playing cornerback. They got playmakers out there. You know what I'm saying? So all we need these guys to do is go out there, make plays, and I think this definitely going to be one of the better games on the card Monday. So I'm leaning towards the Jaguars with the 3.5.
Yep, and I'm going to take the under, but I want to ask you this. Hunter's been a disappointment a little bit so far. Now, I think he's ready I think this is the game. I feel like this is the breakout game. Now, unfortunately for him, if you look at trajectory-wise, his snaps on both sides of the ball are going down all 4 weeks. I think there's a little ploy because the coach kind of said this week, you know what? His snap count is a quote-unquote as we go. I think this is the week. I don't know if I can bet.
Let him loose, man. He's a stud. He's a freak. He's a one of a kind, man. Let this guy go crazy and watch how your franchise changes. Like you see now, y'all winning games. Y'all have a winning record. Y'all back at home. If y'all win this game, y'all have a big target on y'all back, the Jaguars. If the Jaguars somehow pull an upset on this game against the Chiefs, they're going to have the biggest X on their back. Everybody going to want to have it out for them. So let Travis Hunter be who he is. You know what I'm saying? The kid's a unicorn.
Right, right, DeAndre. I mean, you're calling an upset because you know the odds and you're looking at the odds. Feels like a great spot for the. Feels like a
It's a
great
great
spot.
spot,
Right
and they right at home. They in front of their fans. They in front the home crowd. You know the Chiefs kind of having a slow start. They did go off against the Ravens, but come on, man, we seen what happened with the Ravens today. They got everybody injured on the defensive end. On the
Yeah,
defensive side of the body, they let the Houston Texans come in and score 40 points. 40
yeah.
points to the Texans? Come on, man. The
Look,
Texans only beat the Titans.
we
So,
can kick ourselves for that one. I'm having a little bit of regret, because the only reason I was kind of taking the Ravens, I just was like, man, I'm not sure
I
that
took them.
against this revamp, what they're, and I kind of trusted that Cooper Rush, because you remember how good he looked in his games with Dallas when they needed him, and I thought, you know what, he can still lead these, but the injuries, especially on defense, are just too much.
Yeah, they can't
Now,
stop nobody. So yeah, I think
yeah,
with that and keep in mind the Chiefs coming up a big upset against the Ravens also. So with that being said, now they're on the road laying 3.5. Nah, they probably win this game by 1 point, 2 points, even 3 points. But as long as I got that hook in my back pocket, I'm gonna ride with the home underdog. Jaguars 3.5 for me.
Kansas City's still 6-12 against the spread. Their last 18 games over the last season plus here, and
Thank you for those numbers, man. Thank you for those numbers.
And Jacksonville's 5-1 now against the spread in their last 6, dating back to the end of last year. And Kansas City has had the upper hand in this series of late, but 6 of the last 7 meetings between the two teams have gone under, and Jacksonville's gone under in 5 of their last 6 at home. And we talked about Kansas City with those unders a little bit last week, so I'm going to take the under here. I think I like ATN. I already said that I think my favorite play in this game is going to be on Hunter. I'm not going to go very big, but I'll probably try to ramp him up by 1, to get a little plus money with him, because I think often
You'll get some action.
Yeah, and maybe this is the one where who knows, because we got Xavier Worthy. He's got to be back in the fold a little bit better. I mean, he was great last week. I think Worthy is back, even though he's been on the injured list. He was fine last week. I think it's just the injuries that have kind of kept him off of extra work in practice this week has kind of put him on the injury list, because he was fine last week. So I think Worthy will be okay here as well. But I think I might actually look to X there for the props, and maybe Kelsey as well, and maybe a long shot in Robert Tonyan here. But I like ATN, I think, for Jacksonville on the props tonight. I think a lot of people have been fading him a little bit too long here, and I thought in the last game for ATN, he obviously busted out with that 124 yards on 19 carries and a touchdown. Remember, he also had 2 of the 4 games he's really had big games, and people have been talking too long, I think, about ATN being a disappointment. But I think he's already shown this season, his 2 best games this season were better than all his his best games last season. So 2.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. I'm with you. Night moves, Mr. Ramon. Night moves.
See who in the chat here, Trans Canada. There, he's talking a little bit. Talking about
still cashes. Yes, sir.
He'll take it now because
I want to take Jacksonville so bad. I'm telling you, man, you got to
be
able to just think about it, man. The Chiefs land points on the road after coming up. The Chiefs land points on the road coming off an upset win against the Ravens. Like, just think about how many people are going to be betting the Chiefs. Like, just thinking that the Chiefs back, thinking that the Chiefs done found themselves, but they don't know that the Chiefs was playing against a horrible Ravens defense. Like he just said in the comments, Jacksonville defense is pretty tough, man. It's both sides. The Chiefs got good defense too, and so like I said, I think it'll be a close game all the way through. I'm gonna take 3.5.
All right, and I'll take the under in that one. They met just about I remember 2 years ago or so in the division round of the playoffs. The Chiefs won. remember, I don't know if you remember, Patrick Mahomes injured his ankle in the first half, and then he
The
came back.
Jaguars scored like 9 points.
That was 27-20. It was a final.
Okay.
But Mahomes has gotten injured, and then he came back in the second half, and they're like, oh my God, like on a bum ankle, oh, he's so great, and he is. But there's no doubt that I think everybody agrees that maybe Jacksonville is one of the most improved teams right now this season, and it looks like because of this coaching staff that's come in and kind of change things a little bit. Definitely, they've had a few moments in the past few years, but they never seem to get over the hump. All right. Good job tonight, DeAndre. I'll just run real quick. Anybody want to take a look at the NBA odds here for tomorrow? There's a few games here, DeAndre. I don't know if there's anything we can really if you see one you like, let me know, but I'll run them down here. You got the Bucks and the Heat here. I think limited minutes for the Stars here, so maybe
the
under.
Heat favorite?
Yeah, it looks like the Heat's favored by 2.5.
Okay, what other games they got, Mr. Ramon?
Yeah, I got some other ones that might interest you here. Next up, we've got the Hawks and the Rockets. Maybe a little bit more information here. Look, Houston has to kind of get they're going to have to learn a little bit with some new chemistry, right? It feels like so. Maybe it'll be more important for them. So maybe it's a legitimate favorite here, but I'd say watch the line. But it has moved in Houston's favor, and like I said, I think Houston wants to see some positive results with a little bit of a new shakeup in the lineup. And we'll see maybe if Thompson and Smith, maybe they'll be in there a while and get some threes. But man, that total's pretty high. Pistons and the Grizzlies here in this one. I think the Grizzlies.
We can focus on this one. Oh
yeah,
man. Yeah, I want to take the Grizzlies in this spot here. I see the Pistons favorite minus 2.5. Man, I want to hop on the Grizzlies, and I want to attack them just to see how they're gonna play this season out. I want to see, can I trust them when the real season comes? So this is where you find those things out at, right here in the preseason. Like I said, we always working for you guys. We always trying to make sure we get that extra information for you guys. So this is where I started in the preseason for the NBA. So I'm gonna try it out with the Grizzlies.
Yep, and I'm going to go with the under here for sure. I think in this game. All right, I'm going to trick you here a little bit. The Guangzhou Luong Lions, DeAndre Guangzhou is taking on the Spurs. This one's actually, I believe, in San Antonio here, so that's why they're a 34.5 point favorite.
What you know about this team that they're facing?
This is definitely a CBA, Chinese Basketball Association established team over there for sure. Maybe that is the CBA. I don't know if I like to watch the CBA comes on in the middle of the night, and I usually watch one game a night when I'm getting ready for some shows. So it's a legitimate league for sure, and I think this probably is maybe a little too high for the situation. So I will say this: the total did go up 2 points. If that does anything for you here,
yeah, man. This what I'm gonna do in this game. I'm gonna take Guangzhou. I'm gonna take them with the 34.5. I don't want to lay that many points with the Spurs, and I haven't seen them play yet this preseason. I know they got Wemby, they got Castle, they got all these guys, but 34.5 is a lot of points. So I'm gonna hope and pray that we can get a backdoor cover with these guys.
All right, fine. A couple more here. Oklahoma City and Dallas. This one is at Fort Worth.
OKC the dog?
Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas. Dallas about a 1 point favorite, 224.5. Look, OKC's got a pretty good second unit here, and I'm not sure that the Mavs do have as much depth right now, but I don't know if I got anything for you.
Yeah, but you just gave me what I wanted to hear. Let's take the OKC. Let's take them as dogs on the road. Let's take them. They came out and got the business clear versus Charlotte. Let's do it again. Let's run it right back and go right back to OKC for them to get it done again.
I think one of the great things about OKC that was proven, even with all those stars that they have, is they have a deep.
They got depth. They got a lot of depth.
They only have what do they have? Two draft picks for the next 5 years or something like. They're gonna have too many players. Okay, one more here real quick. let you go. This one's being played in Vancouver with Denver here taking on Toronto. And you know what? Toronto will take this more seriously than Denver. I think, I think it was a joke. I mean, will he even be in there? And maybe Denver doesn't take preseason as seriously. Last year they were a little more serious, but you know what? Toronto is still kind of a home team. It's in Vancouver, and maybe they'll look to win in Canada still in front of the.
Well, with that being said, shout out to Mr. Ramon. Let's do it. We're on the Raptors. We're on the Raptors to get it done close to home. Or you said it's a home game for them?
Well, it's at Vancouver, but it's still in Canada. And you figure like, hey, this is we're going to Vancouver. We want to win this
game. It's gonna be all the Raptors fans. They're gonna be showing them love, showing them support. They're underdogs right now, so man, hammer the Raptors if you got preseason on your schedule. Hammer the Raptors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll see how serious Denver is. Okay, I guess that's it for Night Moves. DeAndre, good job. Enjoy the games tomorrow, and we're back on Tuesday with more, or Monday for Tuesday with more Major League Baseball as well. That's pretty, and hockey. I'll go with hockey and make some picks for.
Yeah, and I'll back you up. Yeah. Like I said, we had a good day today. We dropped one of the plays with the Mercury, but we still came on top with the Cowboys and the under in the Detroit Tigers game. I got my best bet at TonySpeaks.com. DeAndre Stevenson. I'm on the leaderboards. Just come check me out. $19 profit guaranteed. Mr. Ramon on the leaderboards. He coming off a winning day. We got it all going on right here at Night Moves. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like I always say, get a new kid at school a chance. You know what I'm saying? Get on my long-term pass, 3 days, 7 day, and get on board, man. You see the numbers. You see what we're doing over here.
Yep, for sure. There it is. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and check us out over there and get our premium picks here. DeAndre, already. Can you slow down, DeAndre? You're already over 60%.
I'm not. No, I'm not slowing down because I read all the comments. I hear what everybody's saying. And all it does is just motivates me, you know what I'm saying? It fuels my fire, so I'm locked in more than ever right now. I got you guys on my team. I got you guys on my side, and it's only going to get better from here. This is just the beginning.
There it is. 7-2 in Major League Baseball, 8-3 in the NFL, 3-2 in soccer, and 1-0 in CFL. Where's that? And you had the I think maybe it was in the college football. You had those winners as well. So great job so far, DeAndre, over at Tony's Picks. Check us out over there. Use this promo code Tony T at checkout to
Tony
save 15%.
T at checkout, save 15%. Paramount, Mr. Ramon up 2-for-1 Kappa deal, man. You can't go wrong. We both steaming hot on Night Moves. Man, y'all guys, man, we print you guys money. If you guys listening to what me and this guy saying, man, we're printing you guys money since I got on this show. And like I said, y'all keep us going, and I appreciate Mr. Ramon for giving me the opportunity. Shout out Mr. Tony T for giving me this opportunity. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to the whole TonySpeaks.com. Shout out to Mr. Crawford. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to everybody on the show, man. Shout out Mr. Higgs.
We all Solo right there, 12-3 record yesterday. Solo 12-3, great job. Solo with all those, man, he's mad. And you see, like I said, there are me on the 7-day, and some of that, DeAndre, is we're offering our new props feature. One of the few, we might be the only site that really has it. I know there's some sites that are doing some props, but the way we have it set up, with our feed coming in, we're offering a wide array of props, and you're going to see more props from me here at Tony's Picks, and we're offering those a la carte for $10 at checkout of those props. So you can grab like a 3-pack or so, even for less, probably come in there for 25 on those 3-packs. So hit me up. I'm going to be on the props tomorrow in baseball and the NFL. All right.
Yeah, man. Hold on, Mr. Ramon. Yeah. They break our live videos down into videos. So if you guys just want to tune into one video and lock in on one game, the video will be out shortly. Shout out Mr. Ramon. Appreciate all y'all love, all y'all support, man, and we'll see y'all. Make it a winning day, man. Money making Monday, man. New week. Start the week off right. Let's get on the right side, Mr. Ramon. Good luck.
Thanks, DeAndre. We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you to the chat. We'll catch you guys tomorrow right here on Night Moves.
Night Moves.